Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use Lua in the basics. Now to start off, you're going to look at here, it's going to say print E and stuff. Right now, worry about this right here. Now as you can see, a string is a word that you guys made up that is not really a command. Like that can be used to like edit the output and stuff. Kind of hard to explain. I might not be explaining it well, but yeah. It can consist in two things. It can consist in these commas or these. I don't know why I said commas. But yeah, most people use this one, so I'm going to use that one. It's going to print E. I could do anything. I could say hi, run, it'll print hi. I could say H, it'll print H. I could say stuff like, I don't know, it's 4. 4 doesn't actually need, 4 isn't actually a string, but you could still use that as a string if you want. But you don't need a string. You can like do it normally. You can do this. If you do normal words without a string, it'll say nil, which means non-existent in Lua code. It means like it's non-existent. Like it means 0. Nothing's there. But as you can see, numbers that just do print 3. You can also do math questions. Like 3 minus 1 is 2. Obviously, you can do 3 plus 1, and that'll be 4. As you see, yep. You can also do times and minus. You could do shift 8. And it'll do the time symbol. Don't put an X because an X is considered a thing. Doesn't have any problem with putting negative numbers too. I'll show you that real quick. Remember guys, here's the times. I do this 5 times 7. Sorry. I will give you 35. Now there's no problem with doing dividing. We gotta do slash, and we'll get this crazy number right here. And yeah. Now that's all I really could do. I could do to the power of 2. I'll get this number, pretty crazy number, 5 to the power of 7. And that's basically all you really gotta do for this. Yeah. Now next up, we're gonna do variables because you guys learned how to print. Local x equals print. Now don't freak out. Think like this is what it means. It means x can be used as print. So you can do x7 minus 3, and it'll print 7 minus 3 because you did x equals 3. You don't really gotta put the local there, but it's like best to do it, I think. So yeah, x is printed now. I mean, you could still put print if you want, but x is a shorter way to do that. It's a variable basically. It makes a variable, so now x won't. So now it'll print 7 minus 3 by just putting x by doing local x equals print, and it'll give you 4 in the output. And yeah, this replaces print with x, but you could still use print if you want, basically. Just like normal print, I can print anything I want. I can print E, and it'll print E. It doesn't just need to be numbers. So see, as you can see, it printed E for me by just putting that. Wow, that rhymes. E for me. I'm a poet. You just don't know it. All right, I'm gonna stop. All right. So now, guys, now that we got very about the way we could do stuff like local y equals 4. And now I can print y, and it will print 4. So you can like use a variable to use commands for variables. Basically, it's kind of cool. Alright, so basically x, y is just printing 4 minus 9. I put 4 minus 9 right there, and I can do this. I can do some crazy numbers. I can go like this, and it'll show a really crazy number. As you can see, negative 19,131,872. Pretty crazy number. But I can go even further than that if I want to. What do I mean? I can go a lot further than just 4 minus 9 to the power of 7. I can do this. But if you overload it, it'll say infinite because it doesn't really know how to... Guys, be careful because to the power is a very powerful thing. So it'll show you negative infinity because, like, you can't really handle it. The machine's like what's happening? What? And you're never really going to need that anyway. So let's reverse some of this stuff. And then, boom, you'll get... negative 1.35 to the power of 218, which is interesting. Also, guys, I'll be in the description. I'll be showing you guys this website because it's really good. It's really high quality Lua demo. I'm gonna do this, guys. Pay attention, okay? Local y equals. This is what you like to call tables. Basically, it'll store what y can all equal. Because you don't want to put multiple lines for different stuff. So now, you could do this. If you just print y, it'll just give you like a table link. And it won't mean anything to you. But what you have to do is you have to do this. So you see, pay attention real quick. If I do this, it'll print 10. Because the first thing on the table is 10. See, if the first one is, and I have to do 2, 15, because the second thing on the table is 15. Third thing will be 20, because the second thing on the table is 20. See that you got 10, 15, 20. All three things on the table. The third one is 20, so I put that. Yeah. I might not be explaining this too well, but yeah, it's basically how it works. Now let me get a little bit more complex. I'm going to do local p equals print. I'm going to do p this time. And equals. Now, that means it's checking if it's equaled. So I'm going to do local x equals, let's do 5 minus 5. Let's do plus 5, actually. Now, 5 plus 5 is obviously 10, right? But I'm going to do if the variable x, checking if it's 10, then it'll do a function. Let's say I'm going to make it print it's 10 or something. So I'm going to make it print it's 10. And once I do that, if I do n at the end, and it'll end the function. And this is a big block of code, basically. It's saying it's 10, because it's checking if it's equal to 10, and x is equal to 5 plus 5, and 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. Basically, my example is, also, guys, if you want to put a comment, which I haven't really told you yet, put these 2 dashes, and they won't affect the code at all. But, guys, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say is 5 plus 5 is 10, right? Obviously, you all know that, right? And local x, or x equals 5 plus 5, and 5 plus 5 is 10, meaning that x is 10. So if x equals 10, which is checking if it's 10, then it will print it's 10, and then it will end. That's basically what it is. So it's really simple, actually. But there's more complexity to Lua than just that. Now, function is actually pretty weird. So, function, I'm going to call it my function. I don't know why I put a space there. Oh, shoot, wait, hold up. All right, I put a space there in accident. All right, anyway, so I'm gonna put a capital there. It's basically, it's kind of like a big block of code too. I want to make like a thing. I'm gonna make it a print. Let's say I'm gonna make it print e, and I'm gonna make it end. And watch this. Now, if I run it, nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna clear because like there's nothing there, right? So, but how do I make it work? So the reason why I put my function, you can enable whatever you want, by the way, okay? You have to also put the 2 brackets at the end, by the way. You have to, or else it's not going to work. We get into the error code. Now, I'm going to put a thing called my function. It's basically a large variable for a whole entire block of code. I do that, and it says E. Can you guys get it by now? So, my function is the name of it. And you guys have to put 2 brackets at the end. If I do 4 times 6, and I also could do print, it's say like 345 minus 64 to the power of 84. I do that, and holy crap, that's a weird number. 5.25 and stuff like that to the power of 151, etc. And it'll only work if I put down the name of the function. Now I have to put 2 brackets at the end, and it's basically an entire variable for a big block of code. That's basically how it works. The next thing I want to show you guys is local x equals 262 or 462 minus 47. This is some weird stuff you can do. This is some starter stuff that. This is still basics. There's a lot more stuff in Lua that you guys probably don't know about it. So you see local x equals 2 plus 1. Local y equals x. You can do that minus 1. And x is 3, so it's 2 basically. And I'm going to put 2 dashes, right? I'm going to give you guys an example. Comments are 2 dashes, by the way. X equals 3. And y is x minus 1. And x is 3, so I'm basically saying y is 3 minus 1. So if I print y, I'm going to get 2. But I'm just saying x minus 1. Now, if I just say y to the power of x, I'm going to get 8. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I'm going to see you all next time, and see ya in the next video, I guess. Bye.